So someone had asked recently in the comments regarding the pocket holsters that I use, and figured I'd take that as an opportunity to do a quick update video. So the pistol is clear, as you can see, for you safety Nazis. So current configuration for it is the Monsoon Tactical plate 407. I do have the Galloway recoil spring assembly. Didn't need it, but it seemed to work better than the original. So I have that still installed. I'm about almost 2,000 rounds through this. It's a little dusty, so it does get carried when I can. Significant addition is the Hogue grip. Found during some of my range sessions, I'm just not getting the front with the support hand. So someone had suggested the Hogue in an online forum, so I figured I'd give it a try. Seems to be very comfortable to operate and shoot. So I will probably keep it on for a while and see if it improves my grip and accuracy. So original front sight, no rear sight, because there's an optic, which is a good thing. So that's the first thing. That's the update on the pistol. Put this over here. They had asked about the pocket holsters. So I have actually just two pocket holsters I've used, both before and after the optic cut. Before, these were full length. These covered the whole pistol. But now I trimmed the Kydex on this holster down to allow for the optic, of course. You can see it's a little, it's not smooth, but it doesn't catch, and it works perfectly fine. The trigger is covered. This is snug enough. Mag release is covered, and it still catches with the hook. I'm able to draw. Have had no issues drawing when practicing dry fire or drawing. So this is this holster, and it's before it was modified, is an A holster, AHOLSTER.com holster. I found it was for a Kydex pocket holster. It was the slimmest compared to, I know there's I think Vetter has a pocket locker, I think it is, and there's a few other products. This one just seemed to be a little thinner and didn't quite have the screams I have a gun in my pocket molding. So that seems to work very well, and I just cut it. That's the Kydex pocket holster I use. I had the Nemesis. This is a Nemesis. I did cut it because at the time they didn't have one that has an optic cut in it. Apparently they have them now. I have to admit, though, that I don't use the Nemesis very often anymore. I've really favored this Kydex one. It just seems to work better with the pants that I wear, both dress pants and casual pants. I wear cargo pants, nice big pockets. It drops right in. The Nemesis worked very well without the optic, and I got a closer cut on that. So certainly, you have the ability to. Sorry, this is a very small window here. You have the ability to grasp, and it'll catch. But admittedly, I do not use this quite as often as I used to. So these are the pocket holsters I use. A holster. I trimmed this. I don't know if they offer an optic cut. Didn't bother to ask. I figured it was cheap enough, and a hacksaw works just fine on Kydex. So there you go. So those are the pocket holsters. Nemesis, loved it. Still love it, but the A holster seems to do better, or better with my clothing and preferred carry. Nemesis from DeSantis, fabulous holster still. and they both work with and without the optic, and then of course with the optic. So there you go. One other holster I use, I find I use it a lot more, is the Vedder holster. Vedder holster, Vedder holsters. I bought this before I got the optic, and I didn't get it with the optic cut. So when I got the optic, I contacted them, and I shipped this back to them, and for $5 and the shipping to them, they modified that holster for me for the optic cut, and sent it back. So for $5, I got the proper, nicely trimmed, nicely, nice, and yeah, it holds very well for appendix carry. You could strong side carry this holster too. I choose appendix with this holster. It is challenging because of the size to draw from appendix with this smaller holster, but it also really minimizes the amount of printing. It just disappears with appendix. But the trade-off is, yeah, it takes a little more to get it out of the holster to bring it to bear. The belt is right on the grip. So this belt, I have very little space between this grip here and the, my carry belt. So I have to work to get the hand in and indexed to get that master grip, as they say, to then draw. But with practice, it works pretty well. Is it as fast as a larger, my Shield Plus and my Tier 1 concealment holster? No, I don't believe so. Haven't done specific metrics on that, but based on my dry fire exercises, yeah, it's not as quick. But boy, you can't tell I'm carrying appendix with this pistol in this holster. So Vedder holsters, holster, if you have a non-optic cut and you get a pistol, the same model pistol with the optic cut, contact their customer service. $5, easy peasy. As a friend of mine says, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Done. $5. So there you go. Vedder holsters. That's my appendix carry. So the other thing I was going to mention was I don't normally carry a spare mag. Oh my goodness, terrible heresy. Yeah, sometimes I don't. A lot of times I don't even like doing 10+1, but I've found that I will generally just 10+1 carry, pocket, or appendix. Sometimes, however, if I'm feeling like I need to, or I feel like I'm have the opportunity, I will carry a spare mag, and I will use the Ammo Armor. No affiliation with any of these products, by the way. Ammo Armor, it is very protective. It covers the ammo very well, but boy, you pull this out of your pocket, you're going to have to use your teeth to get that plastic off to do a reload. Plan on eating a little plastic to get that cover off to then complete your reload. It's not going to be as fast as a properly carried appendix 9mm full-size pistol, or even compact like my Shield Plus. So don't even think that that's going to match the speed. So there's your Ammo Armor cover. I don't always carry it, but if I do carry a spare mag, it is in this. So that's good. Last discussion point. Current carry ammo. There's a lot of videos on 380 carry. My current carry for me in the short barrel, this 2.7-inch barrel in the Bodyguard, is the Underwood XTP in the standard pressure loading, not the not the Plus P. I was a big fan of Precision 1, but Trigger Bar Philosopher does a lot of ammo testing, ballistics testing, and Precision 1, even though it was the winner of the 2013 Ammo Quest, I think it was 2013, it has definitely dropped off the velocities, and you need good velocity for any 380 hollow point. You definitely need it for the XTP, and so switched to the Underwood XTP in standard pressure. So there you go. Hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, put it in the comments and I'll do my best to reply. Have a great day. Ciao.